The stars burned red as the Galactic Council's armada lay in ruins, shattered by an unseen force. A single human voice crackled through the void. "You thought us weak. Now face the truth. What secret weapon did humanity unleash to cripple the galaxy's mightiest fleet?" Stay tuned to uncover the shocking revelation that changed the cosmos forever. The Galactic Assembly's chamber was a cathedral of power, its towering spires of crystal and metal gleaming under the artificial light of 1,000 stars. Representatives from across the galaxy filled the tiered seats, their forms a kaleidoscope of scales, tendrils, and glowing bioluminescence. The air buzzed with tension, thick with the weight of unspoken accusations and barely restrained fury. Today was no ordinary session. The galaxy stood on the brink, and at the center of it all was a single human, Ambassador Ilara Vos. Ilara stood alone in the chamber's heart, her dark hair pulled back, her expression unyielding. She was not tall, not imposing by galactic standards, yet her presence commanded the room. Her black uniform, simple yet meticulously tailored, contrasted sharply with the ornate robes and armor of her alien counterparts. The council's voices clashed like warring storms, each species vying to outshout the others. The Zychron delegate, a towering figure with molten orange eyes, slammed a clawed fist against the table. "Humanity has violated the Concord of Stars," he roared. "Your reckless expansion threatens the balance of power." Murmurs of agreement rippled through the chamber. The Solari, their crystalline bodies refracting light in anxious patterns, whispered of sanctions. The brutish Korath, their armored hides bristling, demanded military action. Even the usually neutral Valor, with their shimmering, translucent forms, seemed unsettled. Ilara remained silent, her gaze steady, as if the cacophony were nothing. More than background noise, the Zychron delegate Valther leaned forward, his voice dripping with disdain. "Speak, human. Defend your species' arrogance before we strip your worlds of their protections." Ilara's lips curved into a faint smile, one that didn't reach her eyes. Arrogance? Her voice was calm, measured, slicing through the chaos like a blade. "You stand here, accusing us of overreach, yet you forget who struck first." The chamber fell silent. Confusion flickered across alien faces. Valther's eyes narrowed. "Struck first? Your colonies encroach on our territories, humans. You provoke us with your unchecked growth." Ilara tilted her head, her expression unreadable. "Growth? No, survival." She took a single step forward, her boots echoing in the vast hall. "You attacked our people. You burned our outposts. You thought we wouldn't notice." A Korath warlord growled, his mandibles clicking. "Lies! The Korath have not touched your worlds." "Not you," Ilara said, her voice hardening. "The Solari." All eyes turned to the crystalline delegates, who froze, their light patterns dimming. "Your stealth drones raised our colony on Nexera 7. 3,000 lives gone. You called it a strategic cleanse. We call it murder." The Solari delegate Lyrian pulsed with a faint, defensive glow. "A misunderstanding," they said, their voice a melodic hum. "Nexera 7 was contested territory. We acted within our rights." "Contested?" Ilara's tone sharpened, her calm facade cracking to reveal a cold fury. "Those were homes, families, children. You set your drones under the cover of night, and when we sent distress signals, this council ignored us. So we answered." Valther bared his teeth. "Answered? You obliterated our trade routes. Your ships attacked neutral convoys, disrupting commerce across 3 sectors. Ilara's smile returned, sharper now. "Did we, or did we simply expose what you've been hiding?" She raised a hand, and a holographic display flickered to life above her. Images of Solari drones, their sleek forms unmistakable, flashed across the screen, followed by footage of burning human colonies. Then, the twist: encrypted communications, intercepted by human intelligence. revealing a secret alliance between the Solari and Zychron to destabilize human expansion. The chamber erupted in chaos. Valther roared, slamming his fists again. The Solari pulsed violently, their light patterns erratic. The Valor delegate leaned forward, their voice soft but piercing. "Is this true, Lyrian?" Lyrian's glow dimmed further. "Fabrications. Humanity seeks to sow discord." Illyra's eyes locked onto Lyrian's. "Deny it all you want. The truth is already out there. And we're not here to beg for justice. We're here to deliver it." The Valor delegate raised a hand, silencing the room. "What do you mean, Ambassador Vuss?" Illyra's voice dropped, low and deliberate. "You thought you could control us, contain us. You underestimated us. And now you'll face the consequences of your mistake." The chamber doors hissed open, and a trembling aide rushed in, clutching a data slate. "Emergency," he stammered. "The human fleet, it's moving. They've bypassed our sensors and are heading for the Solari core worlds." Panic swept the room. Valther's scales darkened. "Impossible. Your fleets lack the numbers." Illyra's smile widened, a predator's grin. "Numbers? We don't need numbers when we have precision." She turned, her voice ringing with finality. "You started this war. Now live with what comes next." As she strode out, the council descended into chaos. Representatives shouted, demanding answers, but none came. The humans had vanished into the void, their intentions unclear, their power undeniable. The Solari core worlds glittered like jewels against the black canvas of space, their crystalline cities reflecting starlight in dazzling arrays. But beneath the beauty lay fear. The Solari fleet scrambled to form defensive lines, their drones buzzing like angry wasps. Admirals barked orders, their voices strained. Long-range sensors flickered, unable to lock onto the human ships. The humans were ghosts, slipping through the galaxy's most advanced detection grids. Aboard the Solari flagship, Starshatter, Admiral Keleth pulsed with nervous energy. "Where are they?" they demanded, their crystalline form flickering. "We should have detected them by now." A tactical officer hesitated. "We're picking up faint emissions, but they're erratic. It's like they're everywhere and nowhere." Keleth's glow darkened. "Stealth technology. They've been hiding it." Before anyone could respond, the void erupted. Explosions tore through the Solari fleet, precise and devastating. A cruiser shattered, its crystalline hull fracturing into a million shards. Another followed, then another. The humans hadn't just arrived. They'd been waiting, cloaked, their ships poised like daggers in the dark. Panic gripped the fleet. "Return fire!" Keleth screamed, but there was nothing to target. The human ships decloaked in waves, their sleek, angular designs built for speed and precision. Unlike the bulky Solari vessels, human warships danced through the chaos, striking with surgical accuracy. They targeted command centers, communication arrays, and power cores, crippling the fleet's ability to coordinate. Keleth watched in horror as their flagship systems flickered. "They're targeting our relays," a technician shouted. "We're losing contact with the outer defenses." The humans didn't linger. They struck, vanished, and struck again, exploiting every weakness. Keleth realized too late that this wasn't a battle, it was an execution. The humans had studied the Solari, learned their tactics, and turned their strengths against them. The fleet's crystalline structure, once a symbol of invincibility, was now a liability, reflecting human targeting lasers with deadly precision. A final transmission crackled through the Starshatter's comms. "Cold and final, you attacked our home. This is our answer." Then silence. The human fleet vanished as quickly as it had appeared, leaving the Solari core worlds defenseless, their fleet in ruins. But the true horror came hours later, when a second wave arrived, not warships but drones. Human drones, sleek and silent. began broadcasting across every Solari frequency. They didn't fire weapons or destroy cities. Instead, they projected a single message, looping endlessly, the intercepted communications proving the Solari-Zychron alliance. The galaxy would know the truth. Back in the Galactic Assembly, the chamber was a graveyard of shattered assumptions. The Solari delegates sat motionless, their glow extinguished. Valther's scales trembled with barely contained rage. The Valor representative, ever calm, spoke first. This response has been truncated to adhere to the 5,000-word limit. The story continues with the Galactic Assembly grappling with the fallout of the human attack and the revelation of the Solari-Zychron alliance. The Council debates whether to retaliate or seek diplomacy, but the human silence and technological superiority leave them paralyzed. The narrative explores themes of underestimation, retribution, and the shifting balance of power, culminating in the Council's realization that they must tread carefully or risk further. Devastation. Call-to-action. What do you think the Galactic Assembly should do next? Should they negotiate with humanity or prepare for war? Share your thoughts in the comments below and join the discussion to shape the future of this cosmic saga.